Hello everyone, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we are looking over the waterfront mall, which, as you can see, has a little bit of a height discrepancy, with these massive towers and then these lowly little shops. However, I now have a mod to fix it. We can force level up, and I believe we can do it, yes we can, to the whole district. So, that's what I'm going to do. Let's watch these guys. Hopefully, if I can speed up the game, there we go. Everyone should level up. And then, I want to do it again. Can I do it a second time? Come on. There we go. That's what I want to see. Because now you can see we're getting some proper nice tall towers. That's what I'm looking for. And then hopefully, can I do it once more? No? Really? So that's, I mean, I have a bunch of these ones, which are kind of what I was hoping for. And then some lower ones as well. So if I go ahead and just bulldoze a bunch of buildings. Oops. And do my demand. I forgot to set this. Obviously, I need a lot of people to move in at the moment. Oops. Go away. There we go. Yeah, this isn't... They are gonna slowly remove themselves. Which... is a little bit of a pain. They are all gonna disappear. Okay, so we are gonna have to find some other way to do this, and the first thing I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna need more people to move in. At the moment, we just don't have enough people. So the plan was to build a city up on one of these rock faces. Now, I don't want a, not the biggest one. Obviously, our big city is still gonna be in here, but a reasonable sized city. This we're gonna have to, it needs more work. It's not finished being detailed, but it's also not gonna work at the moment. Nothing's being built there, which is a bit of a shame. So I think I like the look of this one or this one. This one's a little bit like more rocky. This one's a little flatter. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is going to be our new city. So first thing I want to do is clear off some of the trees. Let's just go ahead and do that. Just off the top. And we're just going to bring the city back to this train line. I think that's going to be plenty big. In fact, it's probably not even going to be that big. I think even that's a little bit large. One thing I do want to check is, because I'd kind of like an intersection, like a big intersection right in the middle of town. But some of these are actually, they're too big even to go right in here. Like something like this would be, I think, could be quite cool to just have in the middle of town. But it doesn't really fit. I mean, we could put it there. Right? Which gives us, if we bring, I mean, we still need to work out how the highway is going to get up here. But the highway is over here somewhere, so I'll probably do an intersection here, peel it off up and through here, around like that. And that'll come into this section. And we can do another three-way intersection here. So this is a trumpet, bit of a big trumpet. Do I have a smaller trumpet? You're technically smaller, but you're still huge. What I'm going to do is let's get this sort of road planned out first. What way are these roads going? This is going off this way. We'll flip these around later, actually. Let's get this done first. Let's go with a nice curve. Try and get this one nice and close to it, keeping the distance nice and even. Unfortunately, I did bring that a little bit close to that, that train track there, which is what I was hoping to avoid. I think down there, and then we'll bring it... Let's go for a straight line. And, snapping to 180. That's not bad. I mean, that is nice and straight. What's the... That's not ideal. That's not what I want. Let's try this with a bridge. Let's go snap to 180. Preferably without those pillars. But for now, it looks like they're gonna have to be there. And then we can go around like so. Then we'll bring this around here, go down 12, down 12, like so. And then a big old bridge across here, I think, is what I want to do. So straight line to here, perhaps, and then there. Down 12. We'll go 12 by 12 again. Like that. And we have this beautiful big bridge going along there. I think that's going to look great. If I could... Ooh. If I could get a nice skyline along here somewhere. I'm just going to put a road in. Just so I remember. But I want a... something along there. Because imagine this. This view, obviously, will have a second bridge going along behind this with our second road. And a bunch of buildings along there. Oh, that's going to look fantastic. Really going to look good. So let's go back to our curve tool. Let's... Oh, let's use bloody highway. Pivot around, trying to keep this distance roughly even. Roughly. And then straight line. I'm going to have to bring this back a little bit. To there. I want to go up. That's now roughly the same level. And preferably line these bridges up if I can. Maybe I'll need a little bit of a curve to it. Oh, if I curve it, I don't get bridges. Okay, well, I don't really want them on that one either, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go up by 24. How am I going to do this? That's not a bridge. That's not a bridge. And then get rid of this one. And a straight line. Nope. No, come on. Work with me here. Thank you. Something like that. Bit of a ridiculous kink in this, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So I might bring this around there. And down. Go down by 12. That. And then there's this section. Join these up with a straight. There. Get rid of another section. Like so. There we go. I mean, it could do with some tidying. This section, for sure, could use some tidying up. But, I think that's not too bad. I think this is definitely workable. And I have just realized that prop and tree anarchy is on. Let's turn that off. How am I gonna... That actually connects up quite nicely like that. Then we're gonna put a little bit of a curve in it. To there. Bring it up. There we go. Straight line. Cross. Try and roughly line these pillars up as much as I can. Something like that. And then we'll go with a curve down. There. So now we have, yeah, that. Oh, that with a skyline in the background, I think, and a bunch of trees. Like, we'll decorate this up a bit later. But I think that will look fantastic. Then I do want another interchange coming off into here. But I think I'm going to have to do a bit of a custom trumpet because none of the pre-built ones are going to work. So I will go into a bit of a time lapse for that. And when we come back, we will have a fantastic trumpet interchange. Alright, so there we go. We have our custom interchange, which I know is not the prettiest thing in the world, and personally I would kind of like to move this over a little bit. It's a little off center, which is kind of frustrating. But I think we can work with it. I think it's okay. I'm not too worried. Something I would kind of like to do is get a like a back road. If I can turn off snapping, like a back, like a small little back alley, just running right along up through here. Oh, something like that, which we can get some buildings on. Something that comes sort of doesn't join up, but just goes along like that. Like, I don't know, something that goes underneath. And I mean, this will obviously be industrial or maybe offices or something like that. But something like that. But anyway, so we've got our interchange. We just need to quickly go through and switch around all of these roads. So I can go through all the way and turn that one back again. There we go. We have our bridges. They come along. You go over this little section, come up next to the train. Now, if you want to go into the city from this side, you simply pull off and go in, which is nice. And then traffic will come in this way. So obviously we always pull our traffic off before we put traffic in. And then if you're coming from this end of the city, you can get to this end by coming up here and in, or you can continue on. And then the exits are the same. You go over this way or in this way. Now, it peels off into only two-lane roads, which I want to join with a grid. I know grids are not everyone's favorite thing in the world, but I think for this section, they're going to work quite nicely. Especially for the way that this little interchange has been made. So we're going to bring this all the way across. And obviously it's not all going to be perfect 90-degree angles. We're going to do some stuff like this just to fill up the space. But yeah, I think... Do I want to use this space? I'm not entirely sure. We might maybe possibly put some services down here. We can definitely do that to connect them. And then we'll actually go ahead and pull off. I'm loving the this two-lane alleyway. Like it's really good because you can just sort of flesh out some areas with it without, you know, utilizing too much road space. And it's good for, you know, I can put services on here. I can go ahead and put some where are they? The rubbish. We could, you know, we could put the eco-friendly incinerator. We can put... Can I fit a second one in there? Not right next to it, but we can do something like that. And we can also put a recycling center in. Let's turn on road anarchy. We can put it in here. You know, things like that. It fits in there. We got a couple stuff like that. And then, you know, we can flesh that out with some decorations. But I think that works quite nicely. Now, I also want to go ahead and work out what the hell I'm going to do with this. I think pulling this off with a... If I can turn off snapping, get the angle right, something like that. Something that allows... Because there's 2 lanes of traffic in, that's 2 lanes of traffic in. Which works. And then... This needs to pull off like that. I mean, that's very, very sharp, but could work. Unless we turn it into a T interchange like that. But then nothing's really going to be over here. Unless, we pull a road all the way around here and we fill up this space as well with some... I don't know what I'll put in there yet, but we'll put something in. Let's go with that. Something. Here we go. There. I want to follow this cliff edge right up next to that train station. That train track. There. And that will do for that little section there. I think that works quite well. And it means that this isn't quite so crazy. This, while I'm here, I will fix up this intersection. Actually, we'll allow both lanes to go to both lanes. That's fine. And then this one, you can go there or there. And this one can only go to those 2. I only want this going to the 1 lane so that it sort of splits the lanes slightly nicer. Going the other way, I'm not too fussed at all about it. I think that's fine. It's mostly the coming into the city that I'm worried about. This is fine. This, you can go there. You can go there, and you can go there. Lovely. Actually, let's say these, but then they're merging. That's fine actually, because this isn't the main way in. Because like this side is actually gonna be the main interchange in. So I'm doing a lot of worrying about that side when I really don't need to. Let's, however, do the same thing on this side. Let's go ahead and bring our 4-lane with a median strip. I guess that's what I would call it anyway. How do I want to how did I do it? I pulled it straight and then off. Let's go straight line, trying to follow the same angle there, and then out that, and then we'll take a 2-lane out. Actually, I kind of like the way that not curving it properly, just sort of using the straight line. I think that looks quite... It looks different anyway. I normally just do a lot of curves, so that's fine. How does this work? If this is just a simple 2-lane, how does that work? That kind of works. Can I turn this into a small 4-lane? You've got 2 to merge into. I almost want to turn it into a small 6-lane, if I had such a thing. Simply because there are 3 coming in, or at least it would be nice to have 3 and then 2. That's fine. That's not a problem. We could do a 3-lane here. If we do that, then it does give us... I mean, they have to merge eventually anyway. That's fine. We'll do that. So then we'll go... When you're coming in... Let's get rid of those sections. Let's turn this one into 2-lane. Lovely. And we'll pull a straight road across to connect them. And then we'll do a small 4-lane there. And then this little section of road becomes our 3-lane. Like so. Then we're going to fix up our interchange so that you can go to there. You go to both. And you can only go to that one. And on this interchange, you go to that one. You can go to that one. You can go to that one. And actually, I'll say this can go to that one as well, just in case they want to turn left, then they can use the right lane as well. Here, you can only go straight and turn, obviously. And again, coming out of the city, not too fussed. How are these now looking? You can go to that one. You can go to both. And you can go to that one. And then for this interchange, you can go to here, you can go to here, and you can go to here. So they're only going straight. That works. I think I did that roughly the same. Let's see. Yep. Straight. And then middle can go to both. Middle can go to both out. Yeah, I did that the same. Well done, me. Why is this brush options open? What if I could close that, please? That'd be nice. I'm not sure what's making that stay open, but that's okay. So that is our road section there. We do need to do something to join these 2 up, but they could simply just go to different sections of the city. So this left one is the way out. So if we do this will come, turn on snapping and we'll curve it. And we'll go out to here, and this one will go out to here. I'll flip this one around. And that is all the connections into the city done. Obviously, we just need to flesh out some of these areas. And I might actually build a road over and use up some of the space as well. But for now, we're going to leave it there. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this road layout session of Cities Skylines. If you did, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.